have won the match! Celtic!
FIFA 09 for every format under the sun, released last year by EA. It contains the usual fare of more stadiums, more players, more clubs and all that rubbish. But you're already knew that because FIFA is just the same game released every year. But this year, EA have actually tried something. Adidas Live Season is what they call their dream of making what happens in the real world actually happen in the game. Does it work? Yeah, it works. It doesn't work very well. But here comes the kicker. There's 6 leagues for you to choose from. You get 1 league free. For the other 5, you have to pay for them. Yep, you have to pay for 5 other leagues just for them to update them weekly. I don't think it's worth it because generally if you're from the Premier League, you'll play as the one club. Another thing they've added is the 10v10 online play. Clearly this does what it says on the tin. It's 10 players versus 10 players. You can't go to the goalkeeper for obvious reasons, as you just sit about and gain points. So you pick the one player. For Real Madrid, say I would pick Roberto Carlos. Actually, he doesn't play for them anymore, so we'll cut that bit out. I would pick Raul. And I'd play as Raul for that whole entire match. 10v10 has 2 flip sides. It can either be really, really good, as in you get 19 other amazing players, and you can have one of the best matches you can ever have. But then again, you have other arseholes which commute all over Xbox Live and PlayStation Network who decide scoring own goals is a laugh. It really isn't, and it wrecks games. So you generally try to stick to 1v1s. Online, it's pretty good. Apart from that, they haven't really added anything. It's a good game. It's better than FIFA 8. Not probably as good as 07. I'd recommend it. I really do. What's this?
Snake, where are you?
Trying to get to the 4.
Snake, did I ever tell you about the time that I lubed up a stale baguette and forced it up my back passage?
Okay.
Fable 2 for the Xbox 360. I don't know. In playing it, I realised that there was a definite desire to create something special here. And it sort of came across, but it was sort of lost in a murk of other issues that really began to niggle at the back of my head. You see, I only played about 3 hours of Fable 2, and I have to say I didn't really enjoy it. There were just so many issues, so many problems that made me want to hate it. And I feel like I can't see past them enough to give a fair and unbiased review. So I think maybe we should hear from somebody who likes the game and who's actually completed it. Insert some footage of Martin here.
Right, the good things about Fable 2 is you can be good or evil, and this greatly affects things from the offset of the game. The tiniest decisions you make great changes in the rest of the game. And then, like where you choose to go good or evil, when you're good, you finish all the quests and go along with the game as normal. When you're evil, you just kill everyone, and it just changes it completely. And then leveling up, it's not just like with melee, it's not just hitting people harder, you actually change their style of fighting. With guns, it's not just, again, better damage, you actually aim with the gun, and you can do like headshots and things. And with magic, you just end up blowing people up, and it kills everybody basically. And you can have a family in the game. They ask for presents off you and love, and sometimes I just can't provide. And they just left me. They're gone now. All the children, all the wives, they're gone. Just gone. Just gone.
This game is not worth my fucking consideration. Alright, I tried to be impartial, I tried to, think of both arguments, but I can't do it, I can't. It's just so painfully boring. It's so annoying as well. If you keep the audio on, it's going to torment you. It's going to literally give you headaches, because everyone's accent is so ridiculous, and it's constant throughout. Move from town to town, every single NPC has something stupid to say in another ludicrous accent, and all of the character models are so deformed and fucking stupid looking. But of course, that's just the sort of visual aspect. At the end of the day, that sort of shit doesn't actually matter. Graphically, it's kind of subpar, but that doesn't matter either. What really matters is the fact that the game is dull, boring and repetitive, and you know why? The combat. The combat is nothing. It's so shallow, it's unreal. It literally takes about just one button to off enemies in general. You just mash the ranged attack button until you actually are able to level up magic. Then you just put all your points in the AoE spell, and you never have to worry about combat again. You never have to actually worry about any sort of enemy. Any enemy can be taken down. Just keep mashing the magic button. Just keep spamming it, because you get through everything relatively unscathed. It's just not what the people would have you believe it is. People like to imagine that it was this big grandiose game and the story was so expansive and the good and evil choices actually meant something, but they don't. You'll end up at the same boring anticlimactical finish that just... it's just not worth your attention, trust me, it's not. It's all this cunt's fault. Fucking mauling you. You proud? Fucking should be.
Hi, I'm Johnny Gash. When I'm not on stage rocking, I'm playing the Wii. This week, they got me playing carnival games. Let's have a look at that. Wow, I'm really enjoying myself! Wow, wasn't that something?